Veterans suffering from PTSD are finding relief with a single vaccine. Amanda Brandeis takes a closer look into how it works.
Hey everybody, Chris here. Made it to the top of Mount Charleston today from the...
When Chris Jackomick enlisted in the Air Force, his why for joining was a work in progress.
The recruiter gave a nice good pitch, and there I was, stayed at home during the summer, and shipped off in September of 1999.
The start of a 20-year career.
There's the moment that you enlist or you get commissioned into the military, and then there's the moment that you actually join the military. Like, it becomes weaved into the fabric of your soul.
But 2 decades of service caused wear and tear on his body and mind.
Military members will compartmentalize it because of the stigma of military members don't cry. Let's get the mission done. And I was one of them.
While he served in Afghanistan, much of his trauma was closer to home.
In 2017, my brother, a Marine himself, would die by suicide. And that really kind of wore the fabric out of it.
This is the ascent for Adam. He would have loved climbing with me today here on his on the day that we lost him. But this is for him.
It was go, 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 and it really wasn't a time to step back and test some of the mental anguish that I was going through, the trauma.
Within 6 months, he'd also lose 2 comrades to suicide.
I was really emotionless, and especially, towards my children sometimes.
Immense trauma can send our fight-or-flight response into constant overdrive, disrupting sleep, causing overwhelming panic, anger, chronic anxiety, nightmares, or flashbacks.
There's not a one-size-fits-all solution. You have to find what works for you.
While Jackomick self-medicated with alcohol, he sought help in the military.
One that really was a game changer for me was called the stellate ganglion block,
also known as SGB treatment. Stella Center, one of the nation's largest providers, shared this video. Doctors inject local anesthesia near a nerve in the neck, resetting the fight-or-flight response.
The procedure itself helps to take away those symptoms and make a person able to function normally.
Dr. John Howe says it's been used for nearly 100 years to treat pain. Now a promising treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, studies show 80% of patients find relief after 1 session.
This is not a cure-all. It does help quite a bit with a lot of people, and it has made it so that many people have been able to stop taking their medicines.
He's part of the Stella Center's network of doctors. With locations across the country, more than 50% of people are within driving distance to a treatment center.
It's something that really affects my community. For frontline healthcare workers and first responders, I found something that can help.
In real time, I actually felt like every muscle in my body just relaxed simultaneously.
Jackomick is in alcohol recovery and no longer takes medication for post-traumatic stress.
My mindset has changed. I live more in an empathetic area of gratitude.
And through the trauma, he found a why, creating an organization to support those who've lost loved ones to suicide.
If this unlocks something for somebody else and allows somebody to heal, then these words are absolutely worth it.
I'm Amanda Brandeis reporting.
Thank you for joining us this week for our conversation about veterans and the military. Join us next week as we take a look at the economy, from rising prices to jobs, and what a surge in Delta variant cases means for the ongoing recovery. Until then, from Dallas, I'm Chris Stewart, and this is The Race.